We're on our way to Pond Inlet, and of course the Canadian Coast Guard provides ice-breaking services to industry, and there's two industry ships that are coming up from Europe. Louis St. Laurent, the flagship of the Canadian Coast Guard, will be providing ice services to those ships that will be coming in to either pick up or deliver supplies to the hamlet in Pond Inlet.
There are 5 main engines, main generators, close to around 7,000 horsepower each. We can produce more horsepower than we can use. There's 3 independent systems on there, a drive for each motor, and we can start up 1 or we can start up 3. You know, we choose our number of engines depending on the power we need versus efficiency.
As thermal imaging has become more popular in industry, we went through all our switchboards, all of our equipment, and installed windows so we could do preventative maintenance, infrared scanning to all of our equipment.
The bubbler system is essentially a couple of compressors that pushes air out through holes in the side of the ship, and those air bubbles provide lubrication for the side of the ship and keep sort of a wall between the ship and the ice that's around it, and that makes proceeding through ice a lot easier than if we didn't have the bubbler system at all.
The more snow you have on there, when it tips up, the snow will tend to stick to the hull. So right now, the bubbler is going to help us a lot.
Throughout our passage, we frankly had to slow down sometimes to 3 and 4 knots just to get a better look. At nighttime, that became really difficult, and we were using big searchlights to discern whether or not we're looking at some first-year ice or some big, thick multi-year ice that we really wanted to work to avoid. Previous explorers that came here when things were wooden ships, they would all have made the attempt to make passage for the Northwest Passage. They would think that there was only one way through, which in reality there's about 7 ways through. Certainly Harry DeWolf will be able to exploit many of those passages depending on the mission that we need to do and the hamlets we need to visit.
What I have seen out here and how this is going to contribute to my first experiences when I come into the Arctic has been invaluable.